can believe this chancla kills monsters. If I believe it.
A chancla. Man, them Latina mothers be putting that chancla to work. Horror movie characters I can beat. No, I definitely do be watching horror movies and then be thinking to myself, yo, I would whoop this guy's ass. Let's see it. It's gonna be copyrighted, it better not be. Damn, you screaming! And then she gonna, oh, she almost fell. You good, girl? It's literally it's a skeleton.
You just watch natural selection take place.
You could have just kicked it.
One of the greatest blessings of convenient entertainment on this planet. Because whenever you and your buddies want to go to the movies with nothing in theaters, there'll always be a new horror movie out for y'all to watch. Even though 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be dookie. But hey, at least you weren't bored. And with that being the case, most of us are well knowledgeable of the formula of horror movies. Usually the conflict is a dude trying to kill you and your phone don't work for whatever reason and your dumbass is in the middle of nowhere for whatever reason. And frustratingly, usually when the protagonist is running away or trying to find a way to stop him, they sometimes pick the dumbest option or a choice that don't even help him at all, making this situation even worse, and I start yelling at the screen saying, oh no!
Oh man!
Do that! You should have done this instead! Ah! Then the person in the seat next to me is like, excuse me, can you please be quiet? We're trying to watch a movie here. So then I pull out my gun and shoot. Why would you even make that decision? It's even worse when they're in a group and the group decides to split up. Like, why would you want to split up?
On some Scooby-Doo shit?
One by one? Also, I'm looking at my skin complexion, and I don't think I'm gonna last long.
We're black.
I'm dying.
We die first.
Gotta go with me at the same time. These characters doing dumb things makes me mentally reenact their situations in my head, putting myself in their shoes, immersing myself in their sorry situation that me personally, I would have never been in the first place.
I agree with him, man. I guess we just think differently.
Abandoned shack in the middle of the woods. I'm not doing that. There's a Quiznos down the street. I think that's gonna be just as fun and more safe. I'm minding my business most of the time. But putting myself in that situation that the horror movie characters are in, I'm surviving 100%, 1000%. I know how to beat these threats or at least escape them unscathed. And I'm gonna go over the ones that I'm confident I can kick their ass, and which ones I'm confident that I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm also gonna have a 1 through 10 rating. 10, I'm winning. 1, I'm sprinting. Let's go. First stop, it. First person I'm squaring up with is Pennywise.
I don't think I can beat him.
He's a clown that sometimes be eating kids. So he's a literal child predator. Daily life of a YouTuber. His powers include changing shape.
Was that Mini Lad?
Mind control.
I think I know that guy.
Genjutsu, the list goes on. And if you know me, I can't do none of those things. I mean, I maybe can do the shapeshift thing. I'm a grower, not a shower after all. But I don't think that's gonna help me beat a killer clown. But
look. Pennywise is not something, I don't even think you can beat Pennywise. Look, because if you watch the movie or read the book, I'm pretty sure Pennywise is like, he gets his power from fear. So if you're afraid of Pennywise, you will get got. Like, you will get got. And unless you know, like, his power runs off of fear, like, there really is no way to beat him because, like he said, he can teleport, he can shapeshift. He can just pop up randomly and just decide to take you whenever. So Pennywise, that is not a horror movie villain I think I can beat. However, I don't think he will be the hardest. Like, if we're talking about the hardest, we're talking about the guy from Halloween, Michael Myers. Like, that's somebody that would be the hardest. Or maybe like at least like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, like maybe he'll be an 8. I don't think you're taking out Michael Myers. But Pennywise, I'll give him a 6 out of 10, man. Freddy Krueger, oh my gosh, Freddy Krueger. That is someone that's hard to beat. I think Freddy Krueger will be a 10 because like you fall asleep and you die. Like, man, you can't avoid the guy.
If you remember the end of part 2, you will know how they beat Pennywise. So Pennywise gets his power off of other people's fear. So if you just stand there and face him off unfazed, not scared at all, you won. He ain't got nothing. It's that easy.
But you have to know that originally,
like,
you know?
You don't scare me, and he just disappears. Just drop Pennywise off in the ghetto.
And he truly has,
middle school boys.
You truly have to not be afraid of him too, you know?
Let him cook anything. He would be DOA. And with that being said, Of course I'm gonna beat his ass.
I don't know about that,
The only
homie.
instance I can see him catching me off guard is if it's 3 a.m. and I'm home alone in the dark and he just pop up in the corner of my room out of nowhere and I'm
Nah,
like,
don't-
oh shoot.
Don't start with that.
That would spook me a bit.
I live home
But
alone.
As soon as I get my composure,
And
he
it's
means
dark.
no threat. There's also this one other weakness Pennywise got that one of the characters do in the movie. When if you believe any object that you pick up and throw at him can kill him, then it can kill him. You can believe this chancla kills monsters. If I believe it.
A chancla.
This
Man, them
chancla
Latina mothers be
kills
putting that
monsters.
chancla to
If I
work.
believe it does.
And Middle Easters.
I feel like I said enough. Pennywise gets a 9 out of 10, low diff from me. The only reason why it's not 10 out of 10 is because his powers are kind of crazy if you're a little scared. Second up, Chucky from Child's Play. Yeah.
Oh,
the
from
doll.
Child's
His
Play.
powers include voodoo magic.
I would whoop his
when
ass.
he's touching you, and it's a long spell, so you
This
gotta
is someone I would
constantly,
whoop.
I don't know, kick him. He also apparently has the same strength and speed of a full-grown human adult. I
Oh.
find that very hard to believe. Maybe the strength and speed of this guy, but an actual grown, average-sized man, I doubt. With that being said, I'm beating Chucky's Barbie booty. Bro is
Easily, bro. He is a doll. I don't care if he does have the original strength that he had when he was a human. I would have whooped his ass as a human too. Chucky is not laying a hand on me, bro. He is literally a doll. Like, I'm just gonna pin him to the ground with my foot, handcuff him, throw him in like a lock box, throw him in a safe, and like turn that knob, that dial. He's not getting out. Chucky is one of the most easily beaten villains ever, but he still manages to rack up the kills. I think it's because he catches people off guard. Like, they don't know, like, there's a killer, doll in the room with them. But even when you find out, like, really, unless he has a knife and he catches you off guard, there should be no reason why you lose against Chucky. If you lose against Chucky, you are one of the worst fighters ever, man. Like, you should just hang up the gloves, never fight again, bro.
a doll. He can barely move properly. I would score a golazo with his body before letting him near me.
That's
I
what
would
I'm
toss him like
saying.
a football before you can even breathe a word next to me. It's surprising how anybody gets killed by him in the movies at all. Granted, all of his kills are by surprise, but you can't catch me losing to a doll in a fight. No way, no how. And I doubt any grown-up in real life will be outwitted by Chucky also. That's why in every movie, Chucky's goal is always taking advantage of kids, manipulating them.
Yeah, because an adult is not going to get caught lacking
Daily
like that.
life of a YouTube. Anyways, Chucky is
EDP.
literally
Oh my
the
gosh.
easiest horror movie character to beat in a fight. Literally, a child can beat him. Shoot, they already have in the movies. I rate Charlie a 10 out of 10, no dip.
Yeah, easy.
Next,
Chucky is easy to
DK
beat.
Myers. Michael
You're
Myers
not
from the
beating
Halloween
Michael.
Franchise, tall dude, brandishing a knife.
You're not beating
Doesn't have any
Michael.
powers other than being unkillable.
He can't be
this man's
killed.
feats are unbelievable, especially since this dude is just a crazy mental patient. Like, Halloween movies got no supernatural stuff happening, but Michael can get beat up, sliced, shot, whatever. This man does not die. Nothing works against him. Not guns, not being burned alive, nothing.
And he just
wins.
he just
Even when
stares
he
at you
got
so
jumped and probably
creepily.
Kills by the whole town. He still won. And you expect me to beat him? Hell no, I'm sprinting. I cannot beat this dude, even if I had the military on my side. I don't even think a nuke can beat this man. Michael Myers is the type of dude to be in Hiroshima at the time of the drop.
And then survive
Only
it.
Think of it as a minor inconvenience. I can't beat this man. Random thought, but imagine
Talking about who
him
turned the
and
heat up
Jason
type
were on
beat.
the same team against humanity. Bro, we're finished. 2v8 billion and we're still getting smacked. 0 out of 10.
You're not
Extreme
beating
death
Michael Myers
difficulty.
at
Like,
all, bro.
Even when they beat him at the end of the movies, he comes back. There's no escape. And the next villain to beat is also rather difficult. Smile. Smile is that new horror movie.
Oh,
where the
I've seen this
main villain
movie.
is a demon, and that demon possesses you to want yourself in front of somebody else. And when they achieve that, the curse passes on to the other guy that saw it. And now they got the demon. But you have a week before you actually want yourself. So during that
That is
week,
a
you'll be
terrible
seeing
curse.
hallucinations of people smiling at you, but it's not real. It's the demon and yada yada yada. So how I beat him, right? So unlike the rest
That
of these
LeBron
moves,
video.
I literally can't physically fight this guy because this demon's in my head. So I'm gonna use common sense to beat him. If I see this
Go
demon
to a
in
therapist
another
or
person's
something,
body
right?
about to want himself, I'm gonna just close my eyes.
Okay.
If I close my
That's a
eyes,
better
it's
method.
not gonna transfer to me because it only transfers to people who saw it, and I didn't technically see it happen because I had my eyes closed.
That is true. That is the way to beat it. Okay.
In a cool way. What if he was doing a backflip while doing it? I have to look at that. So now I'm possessed by the demon. What do I do now? Well, at that point, the only way to beat him is to click-clack someone else. So the curse passes on to someone else on the planet. The only problem with that is, it's kind of illegal, and you're probably gonna go to prison.
If you get caught.
And this is when I thank God that I live in the beautiful, flower-filled obesity country of the USA, where you can find loopholes to end someone's life easily. I have 1 week to get rid of this demon or I'm gone. So option 1 is, of course, to become a cop. What? That will only take me a day or 2 to become one. Then when I get my badge, badge of justification.
Wow, this guy's awful.
Searching for the first person to go over the speed limit. And then I see a man.
And then you're just gonna shoot them?
Kids in the backseat going 1 mile per hour above the speed limit. And he's a minority. I pull him over. Ask for the usual.
They'll probably give you a badge for doing it. A medal.
To get a reaction. Then as soon as he raises his voice 1 decibel towards me, and now look at me.
Let the chopper sing.
Opportunity that's standing right in front of me.
Just let that chopper sing.
No more smile demon for me. I beat him. Now the demon passes on to someone else. Extra points if it's one of the kids. I'll just say I felt threatened. And knowing America, I'll just get 1 week off paid vacation. You can also do a lot of other things. You can become an Uber driver and try to do a Walter White to your passenger, or just take your worst enemy to Burger King for a Whopper. The opportunities are endless to get rid of this smile demon. I'ma have to give this 8 out of 10, pretty low diff. 1 good fart from me could kill anybody within a 20-foot radius.
Oh!
Next, Jack from The Shining.
I'll take Jack in his little axe.
Yeah, just get a gun. Or
Right?
Air conditioner.
That's it.
Easy, no diff. Next, white people. Get out. Now, this is probably the most threatening enemy for a person like me. They literally mind control black people.
White
take
people.
over their bodies. And they learn these men and women by using their daughter to date a bunch of them or just kidnapping them. However, other than the mind control stuff, they're pretty much a bunch of regular people. But this is the hardest enemy I have to face because I have a chronic problem with white women. Cause if it ain't snowing,
oh my gosh, not this guy.
Going,
oh no, don't do this. Don't do this. Look. I love me some white girls too. You know, I had a phase growing up. Plus, I went to like a pretty white college, so like I definitely had my run-in with the snow bunnies. I don't even like calling them snow bunnies. That's such a cringe thing to call them. But yo, you gotta realize, Get Out. You know, it was based on some facts, bro. It was based on some facts. You gotta get out of those situations while you can. Do not be that black guy who only dates white girls. I will make fun of you. I will roast you. I probably won't even be friends with you, man. Because you're a token. You're a token.
My snow bunnies, yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, you like them big too?
Wait, no. 1 out of 10. I'm not winning. White women will be the death of me. I got 1 more villain. I can guarantee you I can beat the dude.
Is that Donald Trump?
Ghostface.
I forgot he was in WWE.
Ghostface is literally just a dude.
I'll eat him. Pause. I'll eat him up.
Stupid. I'm surprised they even killed anybody. These dudes are the clumsiest murderers I've ever seen.
They only have a knife. Bro, that's
they're
it.
The type of people to slip on a banana peel. You can throw the nearest object at him and it will slow him down. Throw a bottle, a bookshelf, your grandma. Anything will slow this dude down. If you have enough stamina to run at least 30 seconds, you're fine. Even if you ride a rascal, you can beat him. It's not hard. I'm rating Ghostface a 10.
Just get a gun then or something, or just jump his ass.
So, those are pretty much all the characters I wanted to go over today.
Honestly.
I can name more, but we'll be here all day if I was just naming all the characters I can demolish. Really, as long as I'm not in a saw trap and I'm not facing these dudes,
Jigsaw?
I'll find a way.
That's
this
tough.
was fun to go over.
Yo. That video was hilarious, bro. That video was hilarious. But honestly, man, on the list that he mentioned, Chucky easily being beaten, Ghostface being beaten, Michael Myers, you're not beating Michael Myers. He is invincible. He cannot be killed. So I'll say all of those were pretty accurate. Yeah, pretty accurate.